Well, the week. Has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. Right wing. Pass to Murray. To the middle. Here's Brown. Eason grabs the board. To the right side. To the left side wing. Here's Embiid. Good defense by Wembanyama. Well, Greg, we know at his feet, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Back to Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Reza Shea in the corner. Kamara with it. He's picked up by Reza Shea. Wide open look here for Murray. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
Here's Alexander Walker. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Pass to Brown. Misses the 3. Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Here's Wembanyama. His scoring has been the engine that drives him. His average is all the way up around, 36.5 points a game. Wow.
Can you believe the ball handling and decision-making from Wembanyama? It's unreal.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's Kamara. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We talked about the strategy tonight, particularly against Joel Embiid. He said, quote, "I told my guys to get as physical as they want," adding, "He's not a guy you can guard gently. He demands that you get aggressive." Hopefully that assertive defense gets Coach the results he's looking for. Back to you guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Pass to Reza Shea. Over to the left wing. To the wing right side. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Wembanyama. An easy 2 points on the layup. Wembanyama's got 6. Pass to Alexander Walker. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Embiid with the steal. Goes up. And Embiid throws it down.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
To stand both the 23 and 24 first overall picks coming from France, Risa Shea, the top selection by Atlanta in 24.
Look, and I thought Risa Shea just got better as his rookie year went on, and he's going to continue to improve from year to year. This guy can shoot the ball, he can defend, and he really improved his passing as the year went on.
Here's Garland. Here's Risa Shea. Pocket 4. Rebounded by Kamare. Wembanyama down low. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Here's Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hand.
And Embiid drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Wembanyama. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night. In the corner, it's Eason. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Eason's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 26 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Kamare. 6 to shoot. McDaniels outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. He got it up. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. They're up by 3.
19.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
To the inside. Here's Eason. Count it. Risa Shea's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Well, you can't sleep on McDaniels' athleticism if you're the defense. At 6'9", he can absolutely hammer it out.
Wembanyama with it. Now defended by Embiid. Down low. Here's Kamare. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense." Kevin?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Alexander Walker. And a missed layup. Embiid with the steal. And Embiid with a clear path to the hoop.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. There's a screen by Murray. Here's Wembanyama. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Over Brown. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Wembanyama outside. Off target from three-point range. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he can use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
It's Martin on the wing. Back to Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance. Well, his offense is carrying them right now, and even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
He can take over, or Garland able to facilitate.
Wembanyama left side. Murray, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Embiid. 8 points for him. 4 on the clock. Here's Alexander Walker. Murray with the defensive effort.
This has not been his quarter so far. He needs to find a way to get going here.
Pass to Brown. Now Wembanyama. Guarded by Embiid. Fires for 3. Brown's shot is off. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Seconds left to play here in the second quarter. A 3 from Garland. Nice defense from McDaniel. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
There's Green with the 3. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Leading by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. There's a screen by Murray. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Outside, O'Neal. 5 on the clock. A drive by Garland. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Dribble penetration is what Garland's all about, and he's a great decision maker on the move.
Now Brown. Scoreless thus far.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Embiid has to deal with as much contact inside as anyone. He's good at going up and getting to the stripe.
And Embiid drops them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
To the paint. They get a hand on it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Green inside the three-point line. No good that time. Here's Brown. Going inside. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Got that one up quick.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Outside for Murray. That three off the mark. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Craig with it. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaden McDaniel. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Craig. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Wembanyama outside. Murray outside. Pass to Kamare. Shoots the three. And Keegan Murray with the three. Murray's got 6 points.
As a jump shooter, Murray does a lot of his damage off the catch.
Embiid the screen. They kick it out to Green. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Yes, that goes in.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Embiid the screen. Drives to the hoop. Just 5 to shoot. The drive by Green. Basket good. Green's got his first bucket of the night. Wembanyama looking it over. From outside, off the mark.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Back to Garland. Pass to Craig. Now, here's Green. From downtown. Kicks it out to Garland. Wembanyama high post. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
Amaron. To the paint. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
At the top of the key, Embiid. And here's Sexton. Green left side. It's stolen by Brown. Down low. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Craig sets a screen. Sexton's shot is good.
Asserting himself at the arc. Sexton saw his shot and took it without fear.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. To the inside. Outside for Sexton. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. 5 to shoot. Takes the three. Sinks the triple. Sexton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, look, if you're guarding Sexton in pick and roll action, you have to stop the ball first.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And that's it for the third.
The visiting team, 44. It's the fourth quarter.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Right side, Sexton. Pass to Alexander Walker. Takes a three. Nice defense from McDaniel. Fast break, here they come. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Sexton.
Home team ball.
There's a screen by Murray. Back to Wembanyama. Pocket 6. There's a screen by Kamara. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Sexton on the wing. Cans the shot from the wing.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Wasted no time on that one.
And Murray is a decent threat from beyond the arc. It's important that he keeps shooting with confidence from there.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Yeah, they did a great job of controlling the pace throughout the game and keeping the defense on their heels.
Alexander Walker.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First free throw is good.
And you think back to when McDaniels was drafted, everyone talked about his potential. Now they're talking about his consistency as a contributor, especially at the defensive end.
Here's Alexander Walker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul.
Yeah, easy call.
He's off on the first. And he can't hit the second. Here's Wembanyama. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
To the middle. Murray outside. On the wing, Murray. They get it back. Pass to Kamare. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Alexander Walker. And here's Embiid. Defended by Wembanyama. O'Neal, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
You see this from Brown night after night. Always ready to get out on the break.
Here's O'Neal. Pass to Eason. For Murray. They can't stop the run with that one.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Here's Wembanyama. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Here's Embiid. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Brown's shot is off. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
And stolen by Wembanyama. To the paint. Embiid with the steal. For Murray. A nice shot by Embiid.
Heady feed by Sexton. Over his career, his ability to read the game has improved.
Now Brown. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Riza Shea wide open. The shot will not fall.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
And they're running. The open look here for Sexton.
Colin Sexton.
That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Wembanyama with it. Murray for 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Pass to Riza Shea. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Now here's Murray. And so the home crowd treated to a win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.